This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning, Nonstop News starts right now. We're the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeannette. She'll give us a deeper look at weather in just a few moments.
Yeah, I want to check in though. Joy Bergen is off today, so let's see what the roads look like with the help of David Mendoza. We'll check TransGuide cameras first. Nice looking shots here, 35 at Martin. We're black and white. We've gone retro right there. That is not good. 35 at Flores near downtown. We'll see if David knows what's happening there. 35 at Cesar Chavez. Again, a different angle from all of that. Check in with David Mendoza now, who is in road cam. Where are you, and do you know anything about 35 through downtown?
Hey, good morning. Is starting to get a little slow. The downtown area, let's talk about it. It's congested because of 10 east to 35 north at the WOAI. They have all that construction going on, and we are seeing a backup in the northbound lanes of 35. Other than that, the city is looking pretty good right now. I'll keep you updated and let you know what else I see. Back to you.
Guy knows everything. David, thank you. We'll check back in a couple of times before 7 a.m. Speaking of traffic, it came to a stop yesterday morning on the south side after a train slammed into a car. Police say that an SUV got stuck there on the tracks along Lone Star and Probant. The driver was not able to move the vehicle before the train blew through that area. The driver was taken to the hospital. We're told should be okay. It's unclear at this point if she was inside that car when it was hit by the train.
A woman is dead after being hit by a car in the city's northeast side. It happened on Wetmore near Wurzbach just after 1 Sunday morning. Police say the car was headed southbound when it hit the woman. The driver pulled over, called for help. Pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators have not released her name and no word yet if the driver will face any charges.
6:41 now on this Monday morning. Governor Greg Abbott joined U.S. Border Czar Tom Homan to provide an early Thanksgiving dinner to members of the military stationed at the border security base there in Eagle Pass over the weekend. Troops praised for the work that they've done to fight fentanyl smuggling. Health officials say that fentanyl abuse is the leading cause of death for Americans ages 18 to 45. Wow, that is a shocking number. The governor says that during the past year, there's been a significant drop in the number of Texans who suffer from fatal overdoses while using the powerful synthetic opioid.
Fentanyl deaths in Texas have declined more than 40%. There are people alive today because of what you did yesterday. And that's something each of you should be taking credit for in your own minds and your own hearts.
Also this year, illegal border crossings in Texas are at their lowest level since 1970. Border Patrol agents have apprehended about 238,000 migrants along the southwestern border. That's a dramatic decrease from previous years.
New video out of Galveston County of an electrical plant on fire. Large plumes of smoke filled the air after an old cooler tower caught fire and collapsed. Multiple fire departments responded to battle the flames. A limited shelter in place was ordered for some neighboring communities. The fire has been mostly put out, but officials expect it to simmer until later this morning.
All right, 6:43 right now. A judge ruling the Trump administration cannot withhold federal funding from the University of California because of allegations of discrimination. Now, that ruling stems from a Department of Justice lawsuit accusing UCLA of failing to protect Jewish and Israeli students from anti-Semitism during pro-Palestinian protests last year. Various faculty, staff, student groups all sued after the president froze federal research grants and demanded a $1.2 billion settlement. The Justice Department has not commented yet on that ruling.
A preservation group is suing to stop the president from making changes to the Eisenhower Executive Office building without going through a standard review process. The president has talked about painting the building white, but the groups argue it could cause irreversible damage. The building is part of the White House compound and was built in 1888. Preservationists say they're concerned because the president already tore down the East Wing to make room for a massive ballroom.
Well, the government shutdown is over, but the fight over health care continues there in Washington. Many Republicans say the Affordable Care Act is broken. Democrats, though, say millions of Americans rely on it for low-cost health coverage.
Those different views are at the center of a fight picking up major steam in Washington, as Christine Frazao reports.
Whether you call it Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act, what to do about it is at the center of a bitter battle on Capitol Hill.
It should be a bill to extend those premium tax credits.
Democrats are fighting to lower the premiums. You lower a premium on something which has $6,000 deductible. It's basically a catastrophic policy.
The healthcare subsidies were added during the COVID emergency, and critics say their use has made way for fraud and has padded the pockets of insurance companies.
The insurance companies are making a fortune. Their stock is up over 1,000% over a short period of time. They are taking in hundreds of billions of dollars, and they're not really putting it back.
They were removed as part of Republicans' Big Beautiful Bill, now set to expire December 31st, with open enrollment for next year already underway. What Americans pay for their health care could now increase by more than 50%. Democrats in the Senate to vote on a bill in mid-December.
Democrats need to do all we can to put the best proposal on the table within a month and then force everyone, Democrats and Republicans, to declare whether they're going to stand on the side of the American public and reduce health care costs.
House Republicans, though, insisting the system needs an overhaul, not an extension.
Instead of fixing the problem, the Democrats just want to subsidize the broken system. They want to spend taxpayer dollars and dump it onto the broken system. What would be morally correct is for us to fix that.
The president proposing in a post that billions of dollars be sent directly to the people so they can purchase their own health care.
If you had a check in the mail, you could buy the insurance you thought was best for you.
Right, but how would the government actually make that happen?
Oh, we could use health savings accounts. There are different tactics, flexible savings accounts. There are tools that exist right now that we could use.
Those tools will continue to be a major part of the debate, setting the agenda for the rest of this year and possibly leading into next year's midterm elections. I'm Christine Frazao reporting.
6:46 now on this Monday morning. Business report time. A new tally finds that Thanksgiving spending goes beyond just food and something to drink. And Google announced billions in investment in Texas data centers.
Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, David and Marisa. Good morning. Yes, Google investing One of these will be in Armstrong County in the Texas Panhandle, and then another 2 in Haskell County, a stretch of West Texas near Abilene. Now, Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai says this investment will create thousands of jobs, provide skills to college students and electrical apprentices, and accelerate energy affordability in Texas. Well, this Thanksgiving will cost the average American almost $1,000. Results found that those polled will spend an average of $175 on food alone, and then another $110 on drinks. This poll by Talker Research and the banking app Chime found mealtime isn't necessarily the only thing that we're spending money on. So Americans polled will spend $83 on decor, and then another $291 on miscellaneous items like fixing a broken appliance or purchasing a new outfit for Thanksgiving. And Black Friday discounts could be stingier this year. Some business owners said sharply higher U.S. tariffs are raising their costs. So that gives them less room to roll out aggressive sales. Retail analysts say there will be discounts and deals. That's what Black Friday is about. But retailers could be more selective in what and how much they discount. And a new study from Legal Shield found 76% of Americans are using the buy now, pay later services. And almost half plan to spend more than usual this holiday season. PayPal's Michelle Gill says more consumers expect online merchants to offer the buy now, pay later options.
It is something they look for when they start their buying journey. And so for merchants, it's really critical to offer that flexibility to their consumers.
And Gen Z has especially taken to BNPL, with 1 in 4 using it regularly and another third having tried it at least once. Okay, stocks were mixed on Friday. The Nasdaq gained, but the Dow fell just 2 days after hitting a record high. We're looking positive across the board this morning, though. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, $1,000 on Thanksgiving is ridiculous. I don't understand. And Marisa's like, did you buy? I'm like, you could go someplace. You could go to Ruth's Chris, right? For, I don't know, $300. And she says, no, why do you need a new outfit for Thanksgiving?
Sometimes people like a new outfit, David.
You just wear the same clothes.
Right. Well, you know what gets me is like you've got the whole range here, so you can go like super cheap, like Aldi and Walmart, or you can spend like $1,000 and get a new outfit. So all kinds of options depending on your budget, how much you want to spend.
Well, Mr. Cheapskate here is not going to buy anything new, so we're going to have old food and wear old clothes. The great Jane King live there in New York. Jane, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks.
My wife will have something to say about that, probably.
I'm sure she will. New York City is known for having the best bagels, but that title went to a different city this last weekend during a national competition where a variety of bagels were judged. About 24 businesses battled it out in this year's Bagel Fest competition at Citi Field in Queens. The winner, Starship Bagel in Dallas. They also won in 2023. This is the 6th year that Bagel Fest has been held, and the organizer says it keeps on getting bigger. Blessed U.S. pennies could be worth an absolute fortune. A report says the last pennies made at the Philadelphia Mint last week could be worth about $5 million each.
It's crazy,
Several
right?
will be up for auction in December. The final 5 pennies have a special omega symbol to denote their special status of finality in minting. Rare Coin Price Guide Gray Sheet says prices could be high because of extreme demand among collectors.
What are they going to do with that $5 million? They should then put that money back into something so we can pay something off or save something or give it to I don't know, somebody. Lucky person from Georgia won the $980 million Mega Millions jackpot over the weekend. One person, all 6 numbers. Wow, lucky them. The lucky winner can now choose to take either the $980 million over 30 annual payments or a lump sum payout of $452 million before taxes.
And someone in Texas just won a $78 million lottery prize. The winning ticket was sold at a bait and tackle shop in Brownsville near South Padre Island and Starbase. The ticket matched all 6 numbers as well, including the bonus for Saturday's drawing of the Texas Lottery.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette Calle.
Our friend Don Harris is always saying that's what he doesn't want to win the massive one. He says that makes people crazy. He'd rather just win like the 30 million. I'd rather go crazy.
I always say
I'll take my chances. Yeah.
I always say just 1 or 2 million. I'll be
there
happy
you go.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that much money. Hundreds of millions of dollars.
No.
Like, you would go crazy.
Listen, just give me the opportunity to decide.
I just want to.
I
would like to see, yeah.
Hey, weather-wise, not the best weather early this week just because it's warm, it's humid. But later this week, we'll see rain and a big cool down's coming our way. So don't be too upset. Yeah, it's going to feel more like the holidays by the end of the week. Let's go to the map so we can check out what it looks like. Can you go?
We're going to draw.
There we go.
Oh, man, I thought we were going to have to draw the maps.
There is some fog that we have to watch for. Not so much in San Antonio right now, but notice there are some patches of fog developing. We'll see areas of fog across the region until about 8 a.m. Now, it'll be cloudy at least until 10 this morning. We'll start to see breaks of sun at 11. By this afternoon, it clears out, becoming mostly sunny. Temperatures right now, 60s and 70s, where it's not quite as humid, where the air is not so saturated. It's coolest. That's where we're seeing low 60s. However, where it's a lot more humid, it's warmer, low to mid 70s along and east of I-35. The mornings ahead, well, they're going to be quite mild to warm in the low 70s, but behind a cold front, by the end of the week, we'll see cooler temperatures this weekend, lows in the upper 50s. Highs today, 80s to low 90s, about 86, 87 here in San Antonio. Tomorrow, much of the same, mid to upper 80s. Wednesday will be right around 85. Here comes the cool down. 79 Thursday, 76 Friday, low 70s this weekend. Across the country, well, most of the action is out west, especially approaching the west coast. We're seeing a Pacific storm approaching California, plenty of rain with it across northern and central California. Yes, that's the feature that will come across the area as we go through Thursday. There is some lake effect snow, of course, downwind of the Great Lakes, most of that across New England. As we go through the day here, it'll become mostly sunny. Tomorrow morning, it'll be cloudy, foggy with a bit of drizzle or mist. In the afternoon, we'll see clouds and sun. Wednesday will be pretty cloudy all day, certainly cloudy in the morning with drizzle and mist. By the afternoon, mostly cloudy with a shower or two possible. Here comes that weather maker. Thursday morning, I'm telling you, it's going to be wet. We'll have storms. Some of the storms could be heavy. This is showing that it looks like the strongest storms by 10, 11 a.m. will be between Medina County and Zavala County. By Thursday in the afternoon, still expecting to see a bit of rainfall. And then by Thursday night into early Friday morning, it gradually clears out from west to east. We'll end up seeing sunny skies on Friday. This is how much rain we'll see through Wednesday evening. A few hundredths of an inch from San Antonio to the east, but upwards of a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch out west. And then as I advance this, notice by Thursday into early Friday, 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain across the region. 7-day forecast, weather alert day Thursday, because some of the storms could be on the strong side.
Jeanette, thank you. Now let's get another quick check of the roads. Everything looking pretty good. That is 37 at the Alamo Dome. Traffic moving along just fine. Let's check in with David Mendoza. He's in road cam. Hi, David. Where are you? And tell us how things are going.
Hey, Marisa. So I'm at the slowest spot in the city right now. I've been talking about it all morning. 10 east to 35 north. Very slow moving because of construction closures down to one lane, causing a big backup. Other than that, our city's looking good. We have no major working accidents. I'll leave you with that. Drive safe. Have a great Monday. Back to you.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Wemby missed yesterday's game against the Sacramento Kings. The good news is the Spurs have plenty of firepower even without the big guy. De'Aaron Fox, season high 28 points along with 11 assists. Harrison Barnes had 20. Devin Vassell with 16. Spurs snapping their 2-game losing streak. So what's wrong with Wemby? That's really the question here. Strained left calf. Spurs coach Mitch Johnson said the injury was progressive, meaning it didn't come from some specific incident. That Vassell dunked, by the way, the play of the game. Wemby is day-to-day. You know they're not going to rush him back. Also during the game yesterday, Steph Castle injured his left hip and was seen on the bench in the second half. Spurs are home tomorrow night. They're going to host the Memphis Grizzlies. That's a game you can see right here on News 4 San Antonio. Tip-off for 7 o'clock.
The holiday season is upon us, and News 4 San Antonio is proud to be partnering with the Salvation Army to help local families put presents under the tree with the Angel Tree program. The program officially kicked off Friday. The wish lists of about 6,000 children are posted on trees in North Star Mall, Ingram Park Mall, South Park Mall, and certain Walmart and Sam's Club locations. You can pick up a wish list in person, or you can scan this QR code to go to the Salvation Army's website. You have until December 12th to help someone in need this holiday season.
One of our viewers, Brett, messaged me and he says, you know about that whole thing, $1,000 for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You get Thanksgiving for like $100 at Bill Miller.
Oh, is that with the whole everything, the
whole
fixing?
thing, man.
That's nice.
They got good pecan pie too.